Okay, start.
A very good morning to all of you. This is Mansa. All you know about me. And let's come to the point. Today I done a PPT about the great Cholas, the golden age of Tamil culture. And we know about the greatness of Cholas in our Indian history. But the Cholas, most of the part in our world occupied the southern part of the India, and majorly they occupied the Tamil at Tanjavur, and they developed the Tanjavur building the temples, construct so many buildings to that area, and here earlier the Cholas started from the 300 BC. Their capital was the Kumpuar, but they literally changed their capital from Kumpuar to Tanjavur. And let me ask a common question to all: what is the language of Cholas? It's a common question. Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the Tamil is the language of Cholas, and their religion was Hinduism, and their government was monarchy. And here we see the shaded colors that was the Cholas occupies the spots in the world. Here, most of the India and Indonesia, Bangladesh, etc. And here the constructions of temples, and here the sculpture of great king Rajaraja Chola one. And how many members know the Rajaraja Chola one? Okay, he's the great king. And how many members is the movie name Yugani Koppadu? Yeah, it is the great movie, and it is the important movie about the Cholas. And nowadays, a few days back, released a great director directs the movie PS1 and PS2. How many members sees? No one? Yeah, only one member. I know that it was very confused with such a characters, but the concept of the and the importance of the greatness of Cholas was explained by the director Maniratnam was very well. And let me ask you a small question. And how many members observed the symbol of Cholas in Yugani Kokodu, PS1 and PS2? What is the symbol?
Switch on on top.
Okay.
Conclude it.
The symbol was the lion. And okay, the great king Rajaraja Chola one was ruled the Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu was like a happily with people, and he construct the temples like Bradishwara Alayam and so many temples, and the Cholas were encouraged the talents, and who introduced the irrigation techniques to farmers like that. And
Conclude it.
thank you.
Okay, start. It is not Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Myself Lalita from CSE-C. Today I am here to give a presentation on safe water. We know water is the most essential thing and necessary thing for all the living beings in the planet. That is the only planet with water.
Is it yours?
Today I want to give a PPT on to save water for future generations. First of all, uses of water. Domestic uses like drinking, cooling, cooking, washing, and public purposes like cleaning the streets, agricultural purposes like irrigation, power production, carrying of drainage wastes, and where can we get water? Anyone? And where can we get water?
Groundwater and rainwater.
Yes. In the 100% of water, about 97% of the water on the earth is the ocean water. It is the salt water we don't, it is no use. And the remaining 3% we get the water from lakes, ponds, glaciers, and streams from rainwater. Why should we save water? Can anyone tell? Why should we save water?
Future is a very important resource for human beings, so we have to save. Otherwise, we will face the scarcity of water.
Yes. For the future generation, we will save water. Why should we save water? Of the all the water in the earth, 3% of the water is fresh water, and in the 3% of water, um, 1% of the water is the fresh water, and the 2% water is from the glaciers and the remaining sources, and the 1% of water is used for drinking and some other purposes. The rest of the water is in frozen glaciers for polar caps, and for example, if the 1 ton of the water is in the earth, then a spoon of water in the fresh water, and that water is used for now, and that is why we should save water. And anyone can give the tips to save water. How can we save water?
And quickly. Timer. Quickly.
Tips to save water. Whenever we pressing and we don't close the taps, so close the taps and leakages of pipes, and you said that the harvesting of rainwater to save the water, and finally save water now for the next generation. Any questions?
What happens if we don't save water?
What happens if you imagine your life without water for 1 day?
No.
That's why we said save water. Next, anyone?
Any other thing we can replace with water?
There is no replace for water. Thank you.
Start.
Hello everyone, myself I am Ishamar from CSE-C. Today I am going to explain a small PPT on oral education. Before going to our topic, we can learn about what is education. Education is nothing but gaining knowledge and skills. But that skills we can transfer to others through teaching and research and training. So friends, I want to ask a question to all. Why is education is equal to future? Anyone can tell us? Education why is equals to future?
Switch on the mic. Right click.
Okay, because education is a crucial part in our life. When we can educate well, we can successful in our future. So that is education is equal to our future. Okay, we can learn about what is online education. It is a process of gaining skills and knowledge through electronic devices like mobile phones, laptops, and computers. Okay, and now we can learn about what is online teaching. It is a process of educating others via internet. We can provide internet so much. We can use that for online educations. We can learning through various methods like one-on-one video calls, group video calls, and webinars. So what is the benefits of online educations? It is 24 by 7. It is available for everyone and less cost and accessibility to everyone anytime and anywhere. We can learn anywhere at home or everywhere. Okay, we can learn about online learning advantages and disadvantages. What is the advantages of online learning? Convenient and flexible, less in cost. Comparatively with offline education is highly cost, and if we go to transport to there, but we can learn in online education is less cost and fees free for some classes, and the maximum attendance will be there in online classes, better attention and peace learning and model-wide connectivity. What is the disadvantages of online learning? Lack of focus. Because the mainly reason of and disadvantage of online education was children was addicted to the mobile phones and get some health problems. So this is the main advantage disadvantage of online education. In online education, we cannot do any practicals. Only we can see the classes only. No discipline. Some frauds are also will be there in online education. Uh, Conclusion. As the two systems, either online or offline education, has got benefits and drawbacks. So I cannot tell this particular system is best or worst. According to our convenience and based on the suitability to our convenience,
Wind up.
you can choose the best one and educate yourself well. Have any query? Any questions?
What happened to this? Is this your first slide? Start.
Good morning to one and all. My name is Department Naidu. I present a small PPT on energy resources. There are two types of energy resources: renewable energy resources, non-renewable energy resources. Renewable energy resources.
Speak
Energy
loud.
resources.
Speak loud.
The energy resources which are renewed again and again at faster rate in nature. These energy resources are inexhaustive in nature. such as solar energy, hydro energy, wind energy, biofuel, etc. Solar energy. Solar energy is the ultimate source of energy in the ecosystem. Uh, Solar energy is available in large scale. We use solar panels to produce electricity. Next, hydro energy. Hydro energy we use in dams, waterfall from heights, rotate the turbines to produce electricity. Wind energy. Uh, Wind is allowed to rotate the blades of the windmills. It generates the turbines. It rotates the turbines and generates the electricity. Non-renewable energy resources. The energy resources which are just in nature. It is formed inside the earth crust. It takes millions of times to formation, such as petroleum, coal, natural gas, etc. Natural gas. It is a mixture of hydrocarbon gases decomposed in the earth crust. It consisting of methane, butane, propane, etc. Natural gases are available in two types: LPG and CNG. LPG is used in cooking gases, cooking purposes, and CNG used in refrigerators, perfumes, etc. Petroleum. Petroleum is formed in a earth crust composed of plankton, seabeds, formation millions of years. Petroleum is we extract petrol, diesel from petroleum coal. Media 70% of electricity is developed on coal. Coal is most amount element fossil fuel in Earth. Any questions?
Start. Arrow mark. Right arrow.
Good morning, everyone. I am myself the Kavandas. I am here to share a small PPT about anime. First, I would like to ask you some general question. What is an anime? Did anybody know the answer? Yes, I can't hear you. Can you repeat it? No. I strongly say that it's not an cartoon. Anime is different from cartoon. Let me know that. Anime is a special type of animation that mainly represents the Asian and the especially as the Japanese culture. Anime is specially declared by the main book, which was mostly popular in Japan, called as manga. It is a famous book, and it was worth of. It's like a big business in Japan. Here is what you have say that anime is not a cartoon. There is a different style of animation and different style of artwork in animation. But as we see in cartoon, there is no style, and randomly there is no lot of emotions. But animation has lot of emotions, and they give they extraordinary work to prevent their work. As I say that in Japan, manga is the biggest seller of worth 3 billions in Japanese. It was the most seller in Japanese. Those comic books were read by those who are child and those who are all the generations. They have to be buy it and they have to read the books of called manga. And anime is of three forms. One is television forms, television shows, which is we can see in like Cartoon Network channels or other Disney's and Hangama channels. We can see the some animes which was presented like in a series form and a continue shows on a particular time. For example, Pokemon and other Naruto and etc. And other one is OAV. OAV means it's an original animated version videos, which was created by their own thoughts and by their own studios. It was being uploaded in some websites or some other films or other things. OAV is the best form that they are originally developed their own ideas and their own anime in their own field. One of the best OAV is Attack on Titan, and anime is also represented in the films. Such movies like Suzume recently released in 2023, and other called The Garden of Woods and I Want to Eat Your Pancreas and etc. Here is the hero in cartoon and the protagonist in anime. Here is the difference. And here is the difference between the villain in cartoon and antagonist in anime.
Concluded, wind up.
And anime has a lot of emotions as we see. And I suggest one of the best anime is Naruto. And thank you. Yeah, any queries?
Which character you like most in the anime?
I like from Naruto. I like more Itachi Uchiha, who gives his own life for the village of and for his brother. And another. And then,
Does anime started as a book or it started as a movie or animation?
anime started as a book only, which was called as a representative manga. First, afterwards they are developed into 2D and 3D and stereoscopic 3D.
B3 next.
Hello everyone, I am Pavni. Now from CSE-C. Now I am going to give a presentation on fast foods. What is a fast food? Fast food refers to a type of a food which contains a lot of calories, fats, vitamins, minerals, salts and sugars and so on. And some of the fast foods like French fries, noodles, noodles, chocolates, burgers, pizzas. Advantages. Let me know how many of you like fast foods. Of course, everyone like fast foods. Everyone like fast foods, including me. Why do we prefer fast foods? Exactly. Yes. advantages of the fast foods. These are very cheap, inexpensive, and it is available everywhere and convenient. You can buy the food at everywhere. And the disadvantages of the fast foods. Fast food contains a lot of calories, fats, salts, and sugars. Due to the lot of fats, it causes damage to our health, and it contains a lot of sugar to make the food delicious, which decays our food, and it is very bad for our blood also. And it contains a lot of salts, which contains sodium, which is very bad for our health. And that and the conclusion. Fast foods have both advantages and disadvantages, but the disadvantages are the long-term problems. So we should avoid to eat the fast foods. If you have any questions, please ask me. Because it contains a lot of chemicals and cheap ingredients, so it is it causes damage to our health.
Junk food is unhealthy, so what happens if we eat it occasionally?
It is okay. It is okay to eat occasionally, but every day is not okay. Any questions? Okay. Thank you.
Start. What is
Hi, everyone. My name is Udai Charan. I would like to explain about Google Bar and ChatGPT. First, I explain about Google Bar. Do you know what is Google Bar? Do you know what is Google Bar?
Speak loud.
Google Bar is similar to ChatGPT. It was launched by Google as a CEO Sundar Pichai. It is launched on 21st March 2023. It is based on technology, AI powered technology, and it runs with Lambda. Lambda means long range model for dialogue applications. It is good at generating text and give answering with respect to day to day. Do you know what is ChatGPT? Do you know what is ChatGPT?
Yes.
What is it? Yes, ChatGPT is also a AI-based technology economic artificial technology, which generates prepared transformer. ChatGPT gives text only for 2021, not even for other. Its storage 2021 is a fixed. It cannot access data from the internet, but Google Bot can access data from the internet day to day. So you can ask any type of question, it gives you good answer in the correct way. But ChatGPT gives a fake answer to the latest information. ChatGPT is launched by OpenAI on November 30, 2022, and it stores the information only for 2021, not for the other.
Conclude it quickly.
Advantages of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is good at generating text, but not at answering. But Google is good at answering and generating text also. But the disadvantages of these old technologies are it will decrease the human thinking capability and it will replace the human jobs.
Conclude it quickly.
Do you have any questions?
Is the difference between the Google and ChatGPT?
Google is a ChatGPT tool. It's for searching the outside. But why it gives what we want exact answer. But Google is so different types of text and different types of images, not related to that. But ChatGPT why it gives only for what you want.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mahati Roy from CSE-C, ready here to present my topic, the impact of negative thoughts. Negativity is the most usual thing in everyone's life, but the impact is far more harmful than we knew. Now let's discover. Where does this negativity come from and what we can do to stop this. Firstly, what does a negative thought mean? The bad and upsetting thoughts and the negative perceptions about something characterizes a negative thought. The important causes of negativity are overanalysis, overthinking, fear, and lack of self-confidence, and catastrophizing. This catastrophizing means always assuming the worst outcome possible. So these are the main causes of negativity. Do you really think the negative thoughts doesn't have any impact on you? Do you really think the negative thoughts doesn't have any impact on you? Yeah, they do really have a huge and harmful impact on one's life. The first and foremost impact falls on the mental health of a person. The impacts of negativity include the mental disorders like depression, anxiety, and stress, OCD, etc. These impacts of negative thinking, which causes harm to the mental health, are it gives utmost disappointment, which leads to depression, and it gives tension and fear, which causes anxiety, and also it makes you weak and incapable of anything. So it leads to your it leads that to decrease your personality development, and it gives pressure to your brain, which causes stress. So ultimately these negative thoughts make you not to develop. So what can we do to stop these negative thoughts? So we have to be peaceful and practice mindfulness and avoid toxic thoughts, and we have to do meditation and be peaceful. And firstly, we have to identify the main cause for our negativity and our disorder, so that we have to challenge ourselves, and then we have to give scope to the positivity. So now let's turn all your negative thoughts into positive ones. So you can there will be no chance for negativity anymore. So as you can see that you have to identify the cause for your negativity and then challenge yourself and turn all your negativity into positivity. So I can clearly say that say no to negativity and let positivity make you shine and happily step towards your self-development. Do you have any queries about the topic?
What we can do to overcome negativity?
We have to be peaceful and we have to think positivity and everything. We have to turn all the negative things into positive ones. Any other? Thank you so much.
Start.
Good morning, one and all. This is Nehal. Now I'm going to present a PPT on ionic landmarks, which is exploring the presence of the worlds. And here is the first one, the Great Wall of China. It was located in China, and it was built in several centuries during the Ming Dynasty, and it was built to protect the China from the nomadic tribes, and it represents the ancient China marvels of architectures, and it symbolizes the unity and the strength of the Chinese nation. And here is the next one, the Taj Mahal. It was located in India, and it is constructed in the 17th century by the Shah Jahan, and it is built as a Muhammad. It is built as a mausoleum for his beloved wife. Her name is Mumtaz Mahal, and it symbolizes the love and devotion, and it is recognized as the World UNESCO's World Heritage Site. And the next one is the Statue of Liberty. It was located in the United States, and it is gifted to the United States by the France in the year 1986, and it is designed by the Frederick Augustus, and it symbolizes the freedom and it is served as the welcome to the invasion of the American, and it represents the freedom and the democracy. And here is the next one, the Colosseum. It was located in the Italy in
Wind
Rome,
up. Wind it up quickly. Conclude.
and it is built in the first AD by the Flavian Devesti, and it is and it serves as the it serves as the amphitheater for the people who gather over there. And the next one is the pyramids of Giza. It is located in the Egypt, and it is built as the tombs for the Egyptians, and it is one of the seven wonders, and it is mystery of the Egyptian civilizations. Thank you. Any queries? It is important and recognizable thing.
Good morning, all. I'm P. Vardhan. I'm going to tell about the universe creation. So, anyone have any idea of how was the universe created? Okay, let me explain it for you. It all started with a tremendous explosion. It is the Big Bang, where the where the universe got expanded itself and cooled itself, and got many forces were created, gravity and stars and all. These forces were after combined after 200 million years to form a galaxies. These galaxies were in the shape of elliptical, spherical, and irregular shapes. All the galaxies after a million years formed the dust and the stars. They combined to form the solar system, which evolved around the sun. So it all had the part of a galaxy where we have different kinds of galaxy in a universe. Universe is the only one thing which is very huge, and there are numerous of galaxies. The Earth we live is a one part of a solar system, and there are many other solar systems in other galaxies. So, any questions regarding this? Thank you. Repeat it. Yeah, parallel universe exists actually, because as there are many number of galaxy universes. So in every universe you have a similar kind of galaxies and similar kind of solar systems. So there is also a fact that we have a doppelganger of our Earth. Earth has the same similar cousin twin where there is a sustainability of life, and also many similar natures we have. It is existed there. Any questions? Actually, it is a myth. Planets doesn't revolve around the sun. They revolve around the sun, but they actually move forward with the sun. Actually, forward moving, sun also moves according to the planets. It goes in a straight path.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, start.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. everybody. I tell about PPT share with batteries.
Right there.
What is battery? Battery is converted into chemical energy into kinetical energy. Types of batteries: lithium battery and one.
Okay, we'll tell later. Start.
A very good afternoon to all. I am Vadi Reshma from your class. I am here to present this small presentation on impacts of movies. First of all, can I ask anyone who doesn't watch or like movies? Doesn't watch or like movies?
Yeah, like me.
You doesn't like movies.
I like movies, but I don't watch movies.
Why?
Time.
But many of us watch or like movies, right? Then tell me what is the importance of movies? Huh? Repeat it again. You get a message from it. So the main importance of movies differs from people to people. Directors take it as for earning money, and we public take it as entertainment, and the artists take it as their art, and the actors take them as a way of fame. And the positive impacts of movies. Any kind of good behavior in movies affects us, and some of us also think that we should do this or we should do that and we should not do that, and it will affect your life or not, and we leave some positive impression on our lives, right? And the negative impacts of movies are, and people try to copy the stunts of the heroes do in the movies, especially boys, and they feel like as they are heroes, and the girls themselves injuries. And many of us also addict to movies, and not spend time with the families and all. We can take movies responsibly. We can often watch education movies, and we will watch with our families, and we can spend time with them too. Any questions? I usually watch thriller movies.
Thriller movie do you like more?
Rakshasudu.
Okay. Start.
Hello everyone, I am Sudhi from CSE-C. Here I am to present a PPT on Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique is a powerful technique to improve your concentration and for better productivity. Did anyone know or heard about this Pomodoro technique?
No. In Arabic,
Yeah, let's see. Pomodoro technique. This technique was invented by Francisco Carrillo in late 90s to improve your productivity and concentration at the work. This is known as Pomodoros. Steps to be followed before you go into Pomodoros. First, create an environment, distraction-free environment. Did anyone, can you share about your distractions? We all feel distraction while we working and studying, right? Yeah. Can anyone share their own distractions with us? Yeah, Karan.
I watch more animes, but and I distracted from my own work. Like studies.
Do you want to avoid that?
No, but I tried.
Yeah. Are you an animal lover?
Yes.
Okay.
Now conclude it quickly. Conclude it quickly.
And second, launch your focus learning with regular breaks. And final, how to decide the ideal learning and break preparations. Yeah. Let's dive into the steps. First, create a distractive environment. Set the ambience for a focused learning. For example, keep your smartphones away and close all unnecessary apps and
Okay, conclude.
collect focus learning with regular breaks. First, choose your learning or practice set to complete and set the time as you want to focus. And third, study with focus and concentrated and for a time you set. And then take a break of 5 to 10, 5 to 6 minutes. Then last, after every 4.
Uh,
Okay, this is the structure of the Pomodoro technique. First, focus 25 minutes of practice and then take a 5 minutes break. After every 4 sets, you can take 20 to 30 minutes. This is the layout of the Pomodoro technique. You can see and observe. Did anyone have queries about this Pomodoro technique or related to it? Okay, thank you.
have you heard it before?
Everyone, this is Kavya. I am here to do a small PPT on global warming. What is global warming? Does anyone know what is global warming?
increase in heat of the earth.
Yes, it's correct. It's nothing but increasing of Earth's average temperature due to this increasing of unwanted gases like CO2, methane, methane, nitrous oxide, etc. And we are witnessing the present situation. It is nothing but the global warming. Day by day, we are experiencing the too much of hotness. This leads to uncomfortable, and we are facing a lot of situations that uh, felt uneasy and etc. Now, what are the main causes of the global warming? CFCs, mainly CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons. In our day-to-day activities, we are using the refrigerators, air conditioners. They may be comfortable to us to use, but it gives a huge impact on the society. They releases a harmful chemicals like nitrous oxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbons, which destroys the atmosphere. And the second one is deforestation. Cutting down of trees is nothing but the deforestation. To our day-to-day activities, to our uses, we are cut down in the trees simply, but it takes a long time to grow a single plant into a big tree, which takes a huge years. And third one is pollution. Due to the pollution, increasing of harmful chemicals released by the industrials, factories, etc., like carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, methane, etc. These gases are very harmful, but to run the industries, they are using the harmful chemicals, so it may it may damage to our health when it is released into atmosphere and mixed with that. And the fourth one is over exploitation of the resources. There are the use of less fossil fuels such as coal, mining activities in our life. Due to this, also this is also one of the responsible cause for the global warming. And next one is urbanization. And what are the effects due to the global warming? The main effect on biodiversity. We are observing that due to the global warming conditions, witnessing the endangered species which got lost their lives and got decreases in our society. We are not seeing such kind of species. And the second one is on humans. Humans are affected a lot due to the global warming. And the third one is on oceans. Due to the over temperature conditions on the polar regions, this leads to melting of ice, etc. And now, what are the solutions to the global warming? Can anyone say what are the steps to be taken to reduce the global warming? Yes, mainly afforestation. Next. Yes, sustainable resources. Using of renewable resources like solar energy, wind energy, thermal energy, biomass, etc. And sustainable transportation. I mean, using public transportation other than private cars, private scooters or vehicles like that.
Conclude it quickly.
And use of less efficient bulbs like LED bulbs, etc. And we must recycle the waste. Then only we can get one solution to the global warming and creating green homes and buildings, etc. Thank you. Any queries?
Were increasing greenhouse gases.
The main cause for increasing greenhouse gases is chlorofluorocarbons, and releasing of CO2. This leads to the depletion of the ozone layer, etc.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Harshita, and I'm here to present about the education. So, education is everywhere, and without education, we are nothing. So, let us see what is education. Can anyone tell their ideas on education? What is education? Yes, it is a form of learning. It is a form of learning in which knowledge, skills, and habits are transferred from one generation to another generation. And in other words, we can say that preparing a person to live the everyday life. Indeed, we can say that educate word came from the educate, and it is known as leading out the students in the wider world of knowledge. So we can see the advantages of education. So education, because of education, it will gives you a happy and suitable life, and it makes us the self confidence, and it gives the self confidence, and we can build up our personality, and it can change our lifestyle, and because of education it is we can change our behavior, and we can see the main problems of education. So the main problems of education are lack of encouragement to practical knowledge. So because of this there are no practical knowledge, and the students are mugging up with the books, and lack of critical analysis, and the students are not doing any problem solving projects. Because of this they are not doing any they are not getting any practical knowledge. So lack of personality development initiative, they are not taking any other courses, they are studying in the schools only.
No, you should not read the slides. Just wind up with it. Communicate with them.
So there is lack of skills, means after going home there is no practice with them, and the another one is not dreaming in themselves. They have to take it into action. And there is a caste reservation. So for some of the people there is no there are no advantages due to caste reservation, and there is more syllabus. It is important that it is not the quantity of the, it is the quality of the education. So education is simply, it is the soul of the society in which it will transfer from one generation to another generation. And it is a powerful weapon in which we can change the society with our ideas, creativity, and our technology. Thank you. Any queries?
What is the main importance of education?
We can get the knowledge. With that knowledge, we can get a job and we can survive. Yes, it is necessary because we have to lead our everyday life with the simple education.